Nine lives. I've been stuck inside my head too long. It's time to get out and break them walls. I can almost hear them angels call. If God's on my side, I won't fall. It's crazy how easy it is for me to just make all them hits. It don't even take any wit, and that's why I'm dangerous. Don't think that we.
All right, back here on Jacked Up with Brent and Jason, and right now we've got Deuce from Nine Lives on the phone line out of Cali. Glad you could chop it up with us for a few minutes, man.
Yeah, what's up, baby?
Good to have you here, man. So what's been going on with you lately? I know you got an EP in the works, but could you tell us a little bit more about it?
At the moment, we got an EP. We might have a tour coming up, you know. It's basically like me and a new crew of mine, me, Truth, Jimmy Yuma. We got like 6 of us about to roll out and hit the road. Some of the new shit that's going down. New EP, a digital download that might be hitting the internet pretty soon.
Awesome.
And, yeah, you know, we're always working on new shit, but the biggest and most exciting thing that we're doing right now is probably just get a head out there with some new bands and some new songs, you know?
Yeah. Well, do you got a title for it yet, or are you still working on that?
I'm still working on that at the moment, but it's almost done.
So, what's the material like? I mean, is it primarily party music or introspective, or what direction are you going for?
You know, I'd say, you know, some of it would definitely have a party feel. You know, I have some collabs with people like Broken Side, Jeffree Star. There's some collabs with those guys that have a party feel. Some of my own shit has a party feel. A lot of the new stuff, I would say, you know, might be a little controversial. That's why there's a lot of people bitching on the internet about my music right now. A lot of fans like it. A lot of industry people are getting pissed off about it because I'm kind of crossing the boundaries lyrically at the moment, you know.
Yeah, well, they all suck, but...
It's like people are getting, you know, people are like getting a little offended, but I'm like, dude, if you don't like it, don't listen to it.
Right. So when do you think it's going to be ready and out for everybody?
There's definitely going to be like a 10 to 15 song digital EP that's going to be ready probably in the next couple weeks.
Awesome.
Shortly after that, you'll get a music video, and then you'll probably get a lot of live stuff, and then after that, you'll get an album, basically. That's basically the lineup.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering if you were planning on touring after the EP. If you are, definitely cruise by Georgia.
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, we're heading over there for sure, bro.
Heavy fan base down here.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Are they all ready to fucking rock and roll?
Oh,
I hope so.
You know it.
Yeah, man.
They better be ready to party with Deuce, baby, because I go hard, baby.
Fuck yeah, dude. Well, now, you got a couple of, you and Truth got a couple of tracks out there online, Break Them Walls, Hollywood Vacation, here in L.A., a couple other things. Are y'all going to do an official album together, or just with those other guys you mentioned, or how's that going to work?
Truth is actually in my crew. He's with those other guys. Truth is basically going to tour with me as Deuce for now. And, you know, he's always going to be doing mixtapes with me and shit like that. But probably down the road after I release my album, he'll probably release something of his own, you know, right after that.
Okay.
Yeah, but he'll be touring with me, basically, at the moment.
So, what's your favorite track of the ones you've already put out?
Shit. You know, I like Story of a Snitch because it's, you know, it's down and dirty and it's real.
We were going to mention that.
Yeah, we were going to bring that up, actually.
I like it, you know. I was writing it, and then when I was writing it, I was like, well, I'm going to write this. I'm going to record it. And if I feel like releasing it, I will. I'm just going to put everything I feel in it, you know, all my emotion, everything. I was pissed off about it, and I was like, yeah, if it's too harsh, maybe I'll hold it back, maybe I won't, but I finished it, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to release it, you know?
Yeah, that's tough. Where do you get those beats from?
That's just a mixtape. Some of the songs are mixtapes. The album will just have all original tracks, though, but most of the beats I just make myself.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I know you've been always producing, like, the Undead records and everything like that, but being fans of your work ourselves, I got to ask, like, what exactly are the powers that be? Why are they trying to keep you and your music quiet? I mean, every time, like you said, you turn around, they're knocking your stuff offline. They obviously aren't listening to the fans who just want some new music from you.
Yeah, you know, regardless of the labels trying to stop my music from hitting MySpace and YouTube and all these big internet sites, the label is just, they're having a hissy fit and they're trying to control me, and they're just, you know, there's some fear around it. But basically, James Diener over at Octone is basically just holding me, and he's trying to stop my music from coming out. I'm not sure why, you know, it might be a jealousy point between me and HU. It might be that he's scared I might get bigger than I wasn't with HU.
Yeah.
He has a belief. I think that he has some sort of belief that I shouldn't be doing this, you know, or I shouldn't be going out there on my own or blowing up on my own yet, you know. He's like, well, you should have done this in 2 or 3 years, not now. And that's what I think.
I mean, you know, as an artist, you should be able to do whatever you want, especially like you co-founded Undead, and if you want to go in a different direction or do your own thing, I mean, why not?
Exactly. Timing's all yours.
Oh, exactly. You know, I was always willing to do both. That's the thing, you know. I started Twittering on Twitter. I started talking to the fans more, connecting with people more, and they just had a hissy fit and said, you know, if you keep Twittering, you're not going to be allowed to go on tour. And I was like, that's fucking bullshit, you know, so I was like, whatever, dude, I'm going to keep Twittering. I'm going to keep in calm with my fans. That was the last time I talked to them, basically, and that was last October.
Okay, so I got to ask, how's your relationship with the guys from Undead? Are y'all cool, or is that something, you know, like you talk to some of them or none of them, or how's that working?
We haven't talked for a little while, to be honest with you. I've been working with another crew of guys, you know, like Truth, Jimmy Yuma. You know, those are the guys I've been rolling with right now. The other guys from Undead, I haven't been in communication with for about 5 or 6 months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the last time they went on tour, we actually, I went and saw them in Atlanta, I think it was, and you weren't there, and I was like so disappointed, and everyone was like, you know, like, where the fuck is Deuce at?
I know, it's such a bummer. I wanted to go and everything, but they said if you keep twittering your fans, I think it was a setup, and they had another guy, and they were just jealous of the fact that I was doing my own thing at the same time as HU, and certain members in HU weren't really cool with that, you know, with me blowing up as Deuce and HU. You know, they didn't like that, so they basically found an excuse, oh, you're twittering your fans so you can't go on tour, you know, when it was really like, oh, shit, this guy's got some talent, he's going to blow up on his own, too, you know?
Right. Well, dude, I think, like, I totally respect you for the way that you talk to fans. Like, obviously, I mean, that's how we even got this interview, by me spamming your Twitter account. You've been so gracious about it, so I can't understand why they would make such a big deal about it.
I know. I mean, maybe it's jealousy. I'm not sure what it is. It's crazy, that's for sure. You know, who would try to stop an artist from expanding and talking to his fans and connecting with his fans?
Definitely. Well, before we let you go, man, do you got a message you'd like to say to your fans out there who are going to be listening to this?
Yeah, just, you know, that I love them, and, you know, thank you guys for supporting me so much through all these years.
All right, dude. Well, I'm glad you were able to take the time to join us, and hopefully we'll be able to do another interview soon when you get some of your new music out.
Yeah, you know, anytime you guys want. If we drop that EP, you guys can hit me up again, you know. I respect you guys calling me, and whatever you guys want.
All right, man. Well, thanks. We appreciate it.
For sure. I'm sure I'll see you guys on this next tour.